What we say in the house stays in the house. No leaks, no tweets, no run in your mouth. We laugh, we vibe, we turn it loud. InDaHouse Morning Show, we make you proud. What we say in the house stays in the house.
Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. What's good, people? Yo, this is your boy, KP, aka Futuristic Vinyl, but they know me in the streets as House. What's good, what's good, what's good? Good morning, here on Hump Day Wednesday. Hey, listen, it's the middle of the week. We halfway through doing what we need to do. You know what I mean? Before we get started, though, get them lips right. We can't be too glossy. We don't want to.
Imagine being able to build an
stuff
app
like
with
that.
your name on it.
But we do want to be moisturized.
Meet Base 44.
And I hope that somebody,
AI creation
I hope that you make sure that you moisturize your neck today. Don't be walking around here with an ashy neck. You know what I mean? That's not cool. That's not cool.
You can plan,
want to welcome
customize,
everybody to the InDaHouse
expand
Morning Show.
in any direction.
This is where we break down what's happening in the world, laugh at the craziousness online, and keep the conversations real.
To enterprise
Whether you're halfway at work, already at your desk, or still trying to wake up with that first cup of coffee, or even if you're trying to decide if you're going to be a no-call, no-show. We appreciate you starting this Wednesday with us and with me. Now you got to remember that the rules of the house are this. What we say in the house stays in the house. You feel me? What we say in the house stays in the house. So there's no judgment. There is no disrespect. You can voice your opinion, but you got to be respectful. So what I'm gonna need you to do is, if you're gonna come into the house, I want you to say good morning. Let me know where you're from, so I know who I'm letting in my house. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure you don't touch my refrigerator, and make sure if we go somewhere that you don't touch my radio when we get in the car. Don't do that. And I'm starting to get to the place where I don't want people even touching the air conditioner and the heat, because they be changing up your stuff. Like, what are you doing? You feel what I'm saying? So, but yeah, welcome to the InDaHouse Morning Show. I'm glad to be here. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm glad to be here. We just while we're waiting for people to get in and all that kind of stuff and getting comfortable. It's just been one of those kind of weeks, man. Like, listen, my stomach is just tearing me up right now, yo. Like, for real. Like, I don't know what's going around, but here it's crazy. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's a real stomach bug or something, and it's really causing me some issues. I'm just being honest with you, because like, it's just crazy. But I mean, it is what it is. I'm trying to see if this stuff works. I'm trying to see. I'm supposed to have applause and all kinds of stuff on here. It don't come on. It don't come on. Oh well. So I'm supposed to be. Let me see. I'm like I told y'all. I'm still trying to get my stuff together. I'm still trying to get all that stuff together, and so watch. I'm gonna do this first. Now you probably heard that. That was me getting my sound system together. So I was making sure, like, I'm still learning this stuff, but it's a part of the growing process, coming back and learning all the new stuff. If you're on Facebook, hey, share. If you're on YouTube, make sure that you hit me up. Subscribe to the channel. TikTokers, make sure you show me some love. If you want to give me a gift or whatever, that's cool. But like I told y'all, I do this for therapy. I do this for therapy. That's why I do this. So if people don't want to, give money and all that kind of stuff, it is what it is. I know people be trying to monetize and all that kind of stuff. If that stuff comes, it's cool, but I do this for therapy. This is my way of trying to wake myself up, get into a mood of being productive, producing, doing whatever I got to do. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm gonna have to go to Facebook because I can't see the people on my thing, because sometimes Facebook acts stupid. But I mean, it is what it is. But yeah, this whole bug been coming around and doing all kinds of stuff. And I mean, but think about it. We got a little bit of snow yesterday too, and that was crazy. Like one day it's 80 degrees outside, and then the next thing you know, you're getting snow. So that's crazy all by itself. You know what I mean? That's crazy. But but think about it. We got getting snow. I muted the site. That's crazy all by itself. Like, look at that. I muted the site. I did that on purpose because I wanted to see what was going on. So y'all talk to me. Where y'all from? We here in Pennsylvania. Let me know where y'all from, so we can get this thing together. I'm telling you, I'm having some difficulties this morning. I'm like, yo, what are you doing? It's crazy. Like, you don't have to be like that, I'm telling you, electronics are crazy. But this is what happens when you're working by yourself. But eventually I'm gonna get a team. You know what I mean? I'm gonna get a team. I'm just waiting for people to get in here a little bit, because we only gonna be going to 10 o'clock today, because we have our counseling session at 10:30. So therapy, I gotta meet with my therapist. There's no shame in my game. I got a therapist. I have a whole therapist. You feel what I'm saying? I think everybody should have a therapist. What do y'all think? I think everybody should have a therapist. All right, what's new? The Federal Reserve interest rate watch. The Federal Reserve is expected to make a decision soon regarding interest rates, and economists are watching closely. Interest rates affect things like mortgage payments, credit card interest, car loans. If rates stay high, borrowing money remains expensive. So basically, this is what it's saying. If you've been thinking about buying a house or a car, this decision really matters.
Let me show you.
I don't know if y'all get into that, but like, you really, really got to take into consideration, if you think about buying a house, you get thinking about buying a car, or, even on your credit cards, this decision matters. So, T number 2, student loan repayment pressure. Millions of Americans are still adjusting to the return of student loan payments, and many borrowers are reporting financial strain. Some borrowers are now prioritizing loan payments over savings, travel, and even basic spending. Like, that's crazy. Like, I'm paying student loans back myself, and them joints is crazy. Like, and here's the thing, yo. Like, I was getting my credit together, right? Getting my credit together, man. I had got my credit up to like a 670, like, and then, come to find out, I had some education loans that were delinquent, and I didn't even know that I had them, because I thought that I was paying the loans that I had. You feel what I'm saying? And it was crazy because I'm sitting there like, yo, what's going on? Why is my credit score dropping? And I had just bought a car. I had just, a couple of other things. And I'm sitting there like, why is my credit going? Come to find out
Keytruda can cause your immune
that the
system to attack
loans,
healthy parts of your body.
some of my student loans
This may be severe and lead to death.
weren't
See your
consolidated.
doctor right
So
away if you have
people,
cough, shortness of
make
breath, chest
sure
pain, diarrhea,
that you
severe
know
stomach
where
pain,
where
nausea,
these
lightheadedness,
loans is coming from.
light
Get them
sensitivity, high blood pressure,
consolidated,
irregular heartbeat,
so
extreme
that you're
tiredness,
paying on them
constipation,
all at one
dizziness and
time.
fainting, changes in
Because
appetite, thirst or urine,
if you
confusion,
don't,
memory problems,
you feel what I'm
persistent or
saying?
severe muscle
It
pain or
it could
weakness,
mess up your
muscle
credit.
cramps,
It could mess
fever,
up your
rash,
credit.
itching or
And
flushing, or many other
we
side
about our
effects.
business over here,
See
and
a
I'm sure
doctor
you
for all
about your
medical
business too.
conditions, including
You feel what I'm
renal or nervous
saying?
system
So
problems,
let's
such
just
as
make sure we
Crohn's,
do that.
ulcerative colitis, or myasthenia
Let
gravis,
y'all know the
and
streaming
second,
services
organ, tissue, or stem cell
are raising
transplant, or receive
prices.
chest radiation.
Several
Keytruda
major
can calm
streaming
your unwanted
platforms are either raising prices or limiting password sharing. Companies say this is to increase revenue and reduce account sharing. Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all gotta admit, like, if you really gonna be honest, who is it? What you got? If Netflix, everybody shares their password with Netflix. I was playing something in the background. It went to a commercial, but I got it back. I got it back straight now. But everybody shares Netflix. Everybody shares Netflix. Everybody shares Hulu. They share all of that kind of stuff. But here's the thing, though. Like, if they cut down on it, I mean, they've already cut down on it now. Like, I think you can only share like 3. You can only have like 3 active users at the same time or something like that. I'm telling you, this thing is just. And the craziest part is, it's the TikTok that drives me nuts. It's the TikTok stuff. Everything else is cool. Like Facebook, Instagram, TikTok just sucks. Like when it comes to the streaming stuff. But yeah, like Netflix is raising their stuff. Like, do people still go to the movies? Like, do they still go to the movies, or do they watch everything at home? Y'all talk to me. Like, yeah, Netflix is crazy. Like, I do know, like, if you got T-Mobile will, you can have, I think you can get Netflix for free with the ads and stuff like that. So I know some of it, is some of it you can get free, but if you don't want the ads and stuff, you got to pay like the extra, and it's just, sometimes it gets crazy, it gets real crazy, like, because you're paying, so everything is a subscription right now. Like, everything is a subscription. So when you really look at it, Apple Music is a subscription. Hulu is a subscription. What else? Like, ESPN and Disney is a subscription. If you're in music stuff is a subscription. Twitter even got a subscription option. Like, everything is like totally subscription right now. And if you're not paying attention, you will actually start paying a lot of money in subscription stuff. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you'll start paying a lot of money, and you don't even know. You won't even know that you're paying that kind of money. You feel like that's crazy. So, be mindful of the stuff you spending and the money you spending and all that kind of stuff. Like, be mindful of it. Watch this. Fitness and health trends. A growing trend right now is people are focusing more on mental health and wellness routines, not just physical health. Morning routines, journaling, and therapy are becoming more normal and more normalized. People are realizing that being healthy is not just about the body, it's about the mind too. Listen, I just told you, I already got a therapist. I've had a therapist for a minute. You gotta have a therapist. And I'm not talking about your pastor. I'm not talking about your friends. I'm not talking about all of that. I'm talking about somebody who actually has a degree, and is a professional in this. Like and don't get me wrong, if your pastor has a degree in psychology, behavioral health, or stuff like that, then hey, all by all means. But I think spiritual therapy and mental therapy, I think they go hand in hand, but they're different. And sometimes when I'm being uh like personally mentally therapeutic, I'm not talking about church. I'm not talking about my faith. I'm talking about real deal stuff. You feel what I'm saying? That you deal with on a regular basis just as a person. Um and I really think it's important that people get a therapist. Get one. And I know people be like, "Oh, it costs money." Well, you invest in whatever you love, or you invest in whatever concerns you. So I mean, I think it's an investment that is worth making. I do it. Listen, you talking about somebody who's tried to commit suicide. You're talking about somebody who um has had thoughts of, formerly had thoughts of, like, running my car off a bridge and stuff like that. I've dealt with that. But here's the thing: just get help. Just get help. So look, get your help. You need therapy. It's okay. And watch this. People will actually look at you like look down at you because you got therapy. No, I'm on meds. I'm on, you feel what I'm saying? I am on meds and I'm okay with it. You can call me crazy or whatever, but I'm on meds, but I feel better because the anxiety and depression and stuff had changed the quality of my life. You feel me? So I encourage you. Like I said, this place is no judgment. This is a part of my therapy. This is a part of my therapy because I just get to talk to people. Just talk to people. That's it. Just have a conversation, you know? All right. So here's a workplace trend. A new trend called quiet hiring is becoming popular. Instead of hiring new employees, companies are giving current employees extra responsibilities without increasing pay. Now they got a name for it. They got a name for it. You feel what I'm saying? They actually have for a name for that. That's crazy. Now I don't know what happened to my. There we go. They actually have a name for giving people extra work. It's called quiet hiring. They've always done that, But in the workforce, they call it, going above and beyond. You want to be a good employee. Go above and beyond. You want to be the first one here and the last one to leave. And you don't pay me enough money for that. And people really don't really understand that we live in a different generation. People are really trying to go viral. That's what they're trying to do. They're trying to go viral. That's how everything is being led by monetization. So it's like, okay, all right. But I just want y'all to know that to get monetized, it takes a minute. You gotta have, on TikTok, you gotta have 1,000 followers. you got to really put in this work before you can even start making money. So, I encourage people, get a job that you enjoy. Get a job that you enjoy. Oh, look. I got, today I got lemon, ginger, turmeric, cinnamon, and green tea with honey. Yo, it's banging. It's banging. It's banging. And it's good for your gut too. That's why I'm drinking it. Because I tried to drink. Everybody knows, I told y'all on the first episode, with let's say, for instance, I forgot what I was about to say. Oh, I was trying to, everybody knows my cup of coffee is 7 creams, 10 equals with a shot of espresso. Well, the shot of espresso is messing me up. It's messing me up. You feel what I'm saying? To Stefan on TikTok, yo, I appreciate you. Hey, don't forget right now. Give me some likes. Take a minute to just bombard your screen for a second, and give me some likes and some loves and some all that kind of stuff. We got to keep this algorithm up. Like I said, I do this for therapy, and I hope that my therapy can become your therapy. You feel what I'm saying? I hope so. And because we have to look out for each other. We definitely have to look out for each other. Yo, TikTok gets on my nerves. It really does. It really gets on my nerves because it just keeps going in and out, in and out, in and out, in and out. All right. Here's some spicy tea. Some influencers on social media, the trending topic right now is about people exposing fake lifestyles on social media. So check this out. Some influencers are being called out for renting luxury cars, and taking photos with the car, filming in homes that are not theirs, pretending to have businesses that don't actually exist. So people are asking how much of what we see online is actually real. Listen, people, this is social media. Listen, you make it what you want it to be. You show people what you want them to see. That's it. It's not that, you can't. Of course, people get on here and present a facade. They do. Because of social media. This ain't real life. This ain't no different than, back in the day when you were when you had a TV show or something. All that stuff is a facade. Like, don't get me wrong. There are a lot of people that tap you into their regular lives and that kind of stuff, but it's most of the stuff is fake. And you sitting there trying to be these people. That doesn't mean you can't aspire to be great, aspire to be successful. I'm not saying that. But a lot of these people are just looking for a way to get rich. Go to work. Get you a job or start your own business. Now, there are some people that are making a killing off of this. Now, I'm not telling you to go out there and start an OnlyFans. I'm not telling you to do that. Please, I did not approve that message. I am not telling you to go out here and start an OnlyFans and all that kind of stuff. All I'm saying is if you can present to people a real perspective so that people ain't out here trying to, do something that's kind of impossible. Like I tell people, like, look, as y'all can see, I do this by myself. I want a team. I want a team, but I don't have one right now. That don't keep me from doing what I need to do. You know, it don't keep me from doing what I need to do. I just come down to my studio and I do everything I'm supposed to do, and I do it the way I want to do it. That's pretty much it, you know. So, but then on the internet, you got these internet bullies. You got internet bullies. You also got people who get this social media courage. They can say stuff through typing and all that kind of stuff. But like, think about it. They ain't. Just ain't. It's not. It's social media. Like, they sit there and they talk. And they talk. You feel what I'm saying? And that's all they doing. That's all they do is talk. And I mean, like, don't get on social media and try to pretend that you're something that you're not. Now, I will say that. Try to be you. You know, you don't have to be like, you know, people be on here with filters.
I dare you to let me build
No filters here.
Completely free.
You see all of the grays. I didn't shave today, so you're gonna see all of that stuff up there. Hey, look, see the head
by AI.
I got, you know,
a trending product.
it is what it is. On now, I'm gonna make sure my lips is moisturized.
The reason that we can do
We're gonna
this
make sure of
completely
that.
free for you.
I'm gonna make sure my
is because,
elbows is
Shopify
right.
is paying
I'm gonna make
you.
sure my arms, if I,
Probably
you know,
seen me before,
I'm gonna make sure my face
because
is
for the last
is
year,
the way it's supposed to be.
Shopify
Then, you
has
know,
loved
I
the
got some
AI
bags up
features
under my
so
eyes
much
right now, but that's
so
real though,
much that
because
they're paying me
that's
to
me
build
waking
people,
up.
just like you complete beginners.
I gotta get
A
rid of those
completely
though.
free
I
store.
gotta tighten that up.
Now,
Tighten it up.
again,
Tighten it up.
it's free for
You
you,
know,
right?
take off some
Shopify
years.
is paying me a commission
You
to do
know,
it.
but we'll see what
And if you don't
happens.
keep your store for
I
more than
I
90
like
days,
I just
get
like
paid.
being a real person.
But
I just like
your
being a real
store is
person.
still free, right? And after 90
So,
days, it's still your store. I don't own a
you know,
percentage of
again,
the
for
store.
all of those
I
who are
don't
tuning back in,
control the
and you
store.
know,
It's
TikTok
yours.
keeps
You can
cutting
build
in and
new
out,
products to it, add new
in and out.
products to it, all that good stuff. It's
Welcome to the
yours,
InDaHouse
right?
Morning Show.
Not only that,
I am your
I'm gonna
host,
give you my
KP.
courses
I
completely
am
free. I'm not gonna try to
also
upsell you
known
on
as
these
Futuristic
courses.
Vinyl. That's my stage name. But in the streets, they know me as House. Welcome to my house, the InDaHouse Morning Show, where there is no judgment. Your opinion matters, and we don't disrespect people. We give people the utmost respect at all times. You can voice your opinion, but that don't mean you got to be disrespectful. You feel what I'm saying? We ain't got to be disrespectful. All right, so let's move into the next segment. Watch this. Our question for the day. Do you think people are living real lives or performing for social media? What do you think?
The product description.
How much of social media do you think is actually
the store for you, ready to go,
legit?
ready to start taking orders. The custom theme is going to be uploaded with
Because
for you.
the reason I asked that question, because we just got taught that, you know, that was a tea topic. But check this out. What I'm learning
for you all by
is
AI,
people
completely free.
are
The only thing
creating,
that you have to do is create your own Shopify account.
they are
And the
creating
reason I'm able to do this for free is because Shopify is paying me. I'm awarded as the
like
most innovative
fake
commerce coach in the world
pages,
by Shopify. Shopify
and they're using
follows
AI
me.
to do
They
it.
like a lot of my ads.
They're
And
creating
this is
pictures.
something that Shopify
They're
is 100%
creating
aware of and
all
loves.
of this
That's why they're
stuff
paying me to do it. So
in
you
order
can go pay somebody for a bunch
to
of courses. You can
be
go
on
pay
social
somebody to
media.
build you a
So
store,
here's the
or you
thing,
can just click here and let our AI help you build
especially
it for you for free.
if
You'll have
you're
a separate,
trying to
professional, optimized store ready to
date
go in the next
or
20 minutes.
network,
Yours.
sometimes
Right
you
now,
are
by the person
networking
awarded as most innovative commerce
with
coach in the
people
world that's going to give you courses for
who
free,
don't
build
really
your store for
exist.
free, then you
That's
gotta
what's the
click here
wild
right
part.
now.
That's
It's
why I
free.
continue to
I
ask this
dare you to do
question,
this free, not a dime
because
coming out of your pocket for my services.
for
Shopify's
real,
paying me to give them to you. Let's go.
we running up on people that we don't even really know if they exist or not. That's crazy. That, I mean, to me, that's crazy. That is totally crazy to me. And I'm like, okay. And this, and YouTube is not being my friend right now. It want to keep throwing these commercials. It don't never throw this many commercials. But it don't want to be my friend right now. But that's okay too. I'll just go ahead and get the premium and I'll go ahead and do that. But for real. Good morning, Jarrell, ATL in the house. So check this out. People are actually using AI to create false lives. They are creating, nowadays you can get AI to create a person based off of what you tell that person to look like, or what you tell AI for that person to look like. And that's crazy, because it used to be a thing where people used to catfish you for, relationships and dating and stuff like that. But now people are catfishing you for business. They're catfishing you for likes. They're catfishing you for subscriptions. They're catfishing you for all of this stuff. Like, so my question to the house, you feel what I'm saying? To everybody in the house, like, how do you battle that? How do you know what's real and what's not real? How can you tell the difference? How can you tell if you reached out to this female to possibly kickstart a friendship, association, maybe leading to a relationship? How do you know if this chick is real? How do you know if this chick is real? And that's a real question. How do you know that? How do you know these people are real? Because you can create all kinds of stuff with AI. There are so many AI derivatives, like AI, different programs that run through AI. And people are actually using this to create false personas. All I'm saying is be careful out there. Don't get caught up in the okie doke and all that kind of stuff, because it'll catch you off guard. You'll be going, you'll be trying to go to somebody's page and you find out that they're portraying as a woman, but that's a whole man. Got to be careful out here in these streets. Got to be careful out here in these streets. But just be careful out here. Just be careful. It's crazy. It is crazy. So, the second question to the question of the day is, should people separate their real life from social media completely? Keep your hand in the screen. Keep your hand in the screen. Should people separate their real life from social media completely? Some people share everything. Others keep everything private. House, what do you think? What's good, Duke? What's good? What's good? What's good, bro? I need some new music. You gotta drop some new music. So, again, should people separate their real life from social media completely? TikTok's getting on my freaking nerves, like, for real. I'm like, yo, what's the point? What's the whole point? It's just stupid. Like, and I be trying, like, I'm trying to get on the TikTok wave and, just be on all the social media outlets or whatever, but TikTok just stupid. Like, sometimes it just don't work. And then it comes up and does all kinds of stuff. Like I said, I am my own engineer and my own host and all of that kind of stuff right now. It's only for right now. Eventually, I'm gonna have a team and all that kind of stuff. What's good, M? How are you? Good morning. Good morning. First Lady Brand, God bless you. And that's and it's crazy. So let's see. Come on, TikTok. I'm over here struggling with TikTok. So I like what you said. Let's see. Right here. First Lady Brant said, I think it's great to share some of your life on social media, especially if it can help someone. That's true. I agree. What's up, Kwashi? What's good? To everybody just coming in, and welcome to the InDaHouse Morning Show. As you know, they call me KP. Some people call me Futuristic Vinyl, but in the streets, they call me House. You know what I mean? So welcome. Hey, let me know where you're from. Hey, to all the people who are coming on, we have been talking about interest rates. We have been talking about fake lifestyles on social media. We have been talking about workplace trends of hiring new employees. It's called quiet hiring, where you give people more responsibility and you don't pay them nothing. I said, you feel what I'm saying? Like, that ain't nothing new. That's nothing new. So we've been talking, this is a place of no judgment. You come in the house, like, you just chilling, like just having conversations and having grown folk conversations. That's what we do, because like I said, we're looking at doing in the house nightcap on Tuesdays and Thursdays, where we become a little bit more adult. Now we ain't gonna be triple X and all that kind of stuff. We still gonna be respectful and integral. You feel what I'm saying? But that's when we're gonna talk about the tough topics, relationships, sex, all of that kind of stuff. Just all of it, like the grown folk stuff. Because even when you at home, you have your moment when you talk about real life, because I think that's one of the things that we miss. And I think that's why social media is taking over, because we don't want to talk about real life. Everybody's trying to create this perfect world. Like, even like with Meta, they're like with the goggle things, like they're trying to create this perfect world, but the world ain't perfect. So you really got to make the best of what you got, which is possible, because we all are dealt different cards. We're all dealt different cards. Some people's cards are fair, some of them are not. You feel what I'm saying? And I mean, it sucks, but that's just the reality. That sometimes you ain't gay. You're not given. I was about to say Gavin. Don't be judgmental. Don't. I was about to say Gavin, and I heard it myself. I was really about to say Gavin. That left field right quick. That's just like people who say tooken. And to the people that say heard it. Don't do that. Tooken, heard it, Walmart. This is Walmart. And there's this thing in Harrisburg. They don't say cake icing. They say cake icing. I never understood it. But you feel what I'm saying? It is what it is. Every place has their own vernacular, their own enunciations. Everybody has their own stuff. You feel me? But do you think that you should separate your real life from social media? Should your social media actually be a facade? Or should people really be able to see the real you? I'm like this. I think, and I agree with First Lady Brant. I agree that you can share some things, but I don't think it's meant for everybody to be in your business. It's not meant for everybody to be in your business. If you on TikTok, I know we keep going in and out. Yo, give me some hearts. Even on Facebook, give me some hearts. Let's get those algorithms. I need the hearts. You know, I ain't really looking for your money, but you can give me the hearts. You can give me the hearts. That's easy. Just on your screen. All right. I appreciate it all. But yeah, like I think you should share some things, but I don't think you should share all things. Because you know, should you share your relationship on social media? I think that you can, but I think that some things you shouldn't share. What's good, Trev? I feel you, bro. I feel you. What's good, Julian? I'm good, man. I'm good. Yo, like you can share your relationship on online, but there's just some things you just ain't gonna share. Like females, there's just certain things that you're not gonna share about your man with your homie, with your homegirl. And guys, there's just certain things that I'm not gonna share with my homies about my girl. Like you feel what I'm saying? Like you can't do that because you don't. It's vultures out here, yo. It's vultures, and everybody ain't integral. Everybody ain't integral. So you got to know your company. You definitely got to know your company. You feel me? You got to know your company because everybody's not integral. So you got to be careful. But then here's the thing: we live in a cancel culture too. So people will cancel, cancel, They will cancel you because of what you say and how you said it. Sometimes you didn't even mean the way that they took it. You didn't even mean it like that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's why I say, like, here on the InDaHouse Morning Show, you can voice your opinion. You just got to be respectful. You feel what I'm saying? You got to be respectful. And I commandeer respect from all people. Let's see. I'm gonna put this up. Why she says people will never show the real them on social media. Too many stigmas and the fear of feeling bad from comments made. Besides, social media just gives everyone a voice anonymously or whatever you prefer. Yeah, that's totally true. That is totally true. People create who they want to be on social media. People talk the kind of way that they want to What's good, Renee? Got North Carolina in the house. What's good, Pops? Florida in the house. I appreciate all of y'all chilling with me this morning. I was telling everybody earlier, you know, I got my therapy session at 10:30, you know, so we cutting us a little bit short today, but I'm gonna talk as long as I can, but then I got to get on because therapy is very important. They're very important. But social media, for real, I think is ruining people to a certain extent. For one, communication sucks in this era. People can talk on a computer, but they can't talk in person. They can't talk in person. So it's like, yo, what's going on? Like when you was on the computer and you was typing and all that kind of stuff, you had everything to say. But now all of a sudden you ain't got nothing to say because we face to face. And see, to me, that's that social media liquid courage. Like it's that liquid courage. Like don't be something that you're not. I tell people what you see on this podcast is what you see when you meet me in real life. I'm a real laid back person, but I'm a very honest person. I'm a very straightforward person. You never got to worry about what I'm thinking because I will tell you. People will say, well, you were a pastor and I know. Yeah, I was that, but I'm a man. Look, I gotta let me give a mad props to my girls, my daughters. They bought me this shirt. It says, look at it, husband, daddy, protector, king. Giving a shout out to my daughters, because they did that. And I love my daughters. I got daddy's girls. I really got daddy's girls. So it's and they got me wrapped around their finger too. That's the thing. Whatever they want, they get from me. Listen, I'm gonna show you how much my girls get from me. So and it's real life. This ain't social media. This is real life. I went and bought a 24 Hyundai Santa Fe, right? Went and bought it, brand new. I mean, the new body style, everything. I mean, beautiful, nice. My oldest daughter came to me and was like, Dad, I want that. I was like, but I just got it. She was like, I want it. I really like it. I was like, okay, so what do you want me to do? And she was like, I need you to go get another car. So guess what I did? I'll wait. Guess what I did? I went and got another car and gave her that one. Because my girls get whatever they want, And that's my fault. I'm just a sucker for my daughters. But all my kids know what real love is. You feel what I'm saying? Not misappropriated love, not that, not inappropriate love. They know what real love is, because my daughters will tell you, my daddy don't talk to me like that, so you not. Real talk. You feel what I'm saying? It's real. Having daughters is not for the weak. It's not for the weak. It is not. But I'm so glad that ain't even in my cards no more. So glad. All the way done. You couldn't pay me. I want grandkids, but you couldn't pay me to have any more kids right now. Listen, I'll mentor your kids. You couldn't pay me to have no more kids right now. You couldn't pay me. No. Because see, everybody, and this is real life stuff. You feel what I'm saying? So I'm sharing real life with you. So when my baby girl came, when she was a baby, I was just like, you gotta stop yelling, because I did not have the patience for it. Here, go to your mom. But most kids, now I will tell you this, most of my kids, I don't start dealing with them until they're 3-4 months, because I got big hands. So I'm heavy-handed. So I don't want to, you feel what I'm saying? I don't want to, they're delicate. So, I don't get me wrong, I deal with them, but I just don't hold them that much. But once they get 3 or 4 months, they with me all the time. You know why? Because they're at that point, they are they're fun at that point. They're just always smiling and always goo-gooing and all that kind of stuff. So those are my 3 months. That's when they start hanging with dad. But no more kids. No more kids. No more kids. We just gonna leave that. I don't even want to talk about it, because no more kids. So I think real life sometimes scares people on social media though. I think, like, y'all tell me what y'all think. I really think real life scares people on social media, because when you really look at it, right? When you really are when you really are like being honest, and people are very judgmental. I think that's why people don't put real life on social media. I think because they feel like people are too judgmental. And because if I took my girl on a date, my wife on a date, you took your man on a date, and y'all went to the Cheesecake Factory. Y'all remember that? Dude takes girl to the Cheesecake Factory. She has a whole problem that he took her to the Cheesecake Factory. I'm like this. I'm like, why are you mad, or why are you being so judgmental when it talks about what I'm doing in my life? Why does that bother you? Why does that bother you? Like, going to Cheesecake Factory is not bad. I mean, if that's where you want to take your girl, or you want to go. I mean, I like to go to Cheesecake Factory. I don't like their food, but I do like their cheesecake though. Like, I like their cheesecake. Like, I'm a key lime cheesecake person. That I love key lime pie. I can't eat it no more like I used to, but I love key lime pie. Passion. I do. Yo, you know what? I'm sitting here like I'm looking at myself like, I've always had sleepy eyes, yo. That's crazy. Always had sleepy eyes. But I'm actually looking at it right now. I'm like, yo, you really got sleepy eyes, yo. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's cool though. It's part of my. It's just part of me, you know. But I think you should be. I think you should be very mindful what you put on social media. I think you should be very mindful, very, very mindful. Only because, like, people can use your stuff. They can use your stuff. They can, like the way people recreate pictures and memes and all that kind of stuff. Like, you gotta be careful. Like, I think to a certain extent, like, there are certain events that you shouldn't have cameras at. I don't think that you should allow camera phones or camera phones to be active in your church while you're having service. I think the only thing that should come from
zero to a complete.
I am an old head, Pops. I am. I really am. I'm getting there now. But I really think that you should that they shouldn't allow cameras in churches. Like, you should have like the main production, the production team or whatever. But I don't think that because guess what? You set people up. You set people up. Like, you go to a place of worship and now if you're in that defense, if I'm at the service and I see something funny and I laugh, I'm at the service. But when you see that funny thing on social media, you can actually press rewind and you can watch it a million times. And sometimes as you're watching it a million times, you're seeing what you didn't see before. So you're always seeing something different, always seeing something different. And it's crazy, you know, it's mad crazy. And so you really just have to, I don't know, you gotta be mindful of what you put on social media and what you don't, you know. I think everything is, whatever's done in moderation, I think is okay, you know. So let's help somebody today. Listener question: I feel stuck in life and I don't know what my next move should be. What should I do? So somebody hit me in my inbox and they asked me, they said, House, I feel stuck in life and I don't know what my next move should be. What should I do? All right. So the first thing I would say is write out your plan. Write out your plan. That's the first thing. Get it out of here and get it right here. Write out your plan. And then number 2, set realistic goals. Set realistic goals. If you have a business and you want to see 250 people a day come through your store or through your business or come to your business. If there are only 100 people in your city, that goal is not possible. You get what I'm saying? So be realistic in your goals. Have short-term goals, have long-term goals. Again, to everybody that's coming in, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Instagram. Yo, welcome to the InDaHouse Morning Show. Yo, the place where you can be you, no judgment. And remember, what's said in the house stays in the house. We do everything with respect, and we are integral. So, you know, welcome to the house. Take a seat. You know, enjoy the convo. There's some donuts on the table, if there's anything there. And I ain't going out to buy nothing else. It's not happening. But yeah, so write out your plan. Have realistic short-term and long-term goals. And start small. Like right now, I'm starting small. It's just me. I don't have a team. Everything that I'm doing for myself right now. You feel what I'm saying? I even got a remote for my camera. Like if I wanted to zoom in, I can zoom in. But everything right now I'm doing by myself. And it's okay, because you got to get into the flow of things. And then watch this. Once you write it down, write out your short-term and long-term goals, you figure out how to do it from a small place so you can grow. Then now you focus on one goal at a time. Get it done. Get it done. Because, you know, you can have a whole lot of irons in the fire, but ain't nothing getting hot. So concentrate on one thing to get you started. I'm not saying that you have to stay focused on this one thing, but focus on that one thing to get started, and then start adding irons to the fire. All right. And then the last thing, comparison kills. Comparison kills. Avoid comparing yourself to other people. Just stop avoid comparing yourself to other people. Because guess what? I'm gonna give you an example. Y'all gotta understand, I was in retail management for 15 years, pastor for 25 plus years. I've been in the music industry. I was a high school varsity basketball coach, and I've done a whole lot of stuff. I've written books and I've traveled all across the country. Like, I've done all of that kind of stuff. But look, I met this preacher one time, and he said this to me. He said, when you go into your grocery store, right, and you go to the bread aisle, how many different companies are selling bread? And I was like, a lot. You got companies that sell sliced bread. You got companies that sell hot dog buns, hamburger buns, Italian rolls, dinner rolls. You got all kinds of people. Excuse me. You got all kinds of people, multiple companies selling the same thing. They got their own recipe. They got a way that they do something. It's something that they do that makes their product special. That doesn't mean that it's uncommon though. So what you got to learn how to do in avoiding comparing yourself is just make sure that what you offer is professional, it's quality, all of that. You got to do all of that. And so, like, stop comparing yourself to people, because I'm gonna tell you, when you compare yourself to people, you're always gonna find out that it's always something, right? It's always something that they have that you don't. It happens. So you're always gonna find what you're lacking. That's just human nature. We always, it's easier for us to look at what's missing than to look at what's actually there. All right. So that's questions for the house. If you have a question that you want me to address on the show, I want you to take this down. Go to InDaHouse Morning Show at gmail.com and send me your stuff. Send me your questions. I will do my best to answer them on the show. Because guess what? We're in this thing together. All right. So about to wrap this up because I told you I got my therapy session. But before we close the show today, let me leave you something to think about. Today's scripture comes from 2 Corinthians 5:7. See, we talk to the man, we talk to the spiritual man, we talk to the ratchet dude, we talk to everybody. Because see, it's more to me than just, I'm not one-dimensional. So that's why we go and we do everything. So I'm gonna leave you with this. For we walk by faith, not by sight. Now think about that. Most people want to see the entire path before they move forward. They want certainty, they want clarity, they want guarantees, but life does not always work that way. Sometimes the next step is not clear. Sometimes the outcome is uncertain, but progress still requires movement. Walking by faith means trusting that even if you cannot see the full path, the next step is still worth taking. So if you're listening this morning and you feel uncertain, do not let uncertainty stop you. Sometimes the breakthrough happens after you take the step, not before. Keep moving, keep trusting, and keep going. That's our morning inspiration. Listen, I appreciate everybody. Thank you for everybody that decided to come and hang with me this morning. We talked about real life. We talked about what's happening in the world. We just talked about things to think about. But remember the rule of the house. What we say in the house stays in the house. So remember, we are on Monday, Wednesdays, and Fridays from 9 to 10. All right. Make sure you get yourself together. I'm constantly trying to get everything to be better as far as the quality. They told me like on TikTok, sometimes it looks draggy. I'm working my best to try to fix all of these issues. But listen, let's grow together. Let's do it. Let's be productive. Let's change the quality of our life. Let's become the very thing that we want to become. All right. So I appreciate you. Much love to every man, woman, boy, and girl that's tuned in with me today. And I will see y'all on Friday, Frantic Friday. We're going to go in. All right. So I will see you. Holler at your boy.
What we say in the house stays in the house.